DarKoaster Company. What is up, everybody? My name is Drew Anthony Duncan, or Dad for short. Welcome back to the DarKoaster Co channel. We are here today in Williamsburg, Virginia at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Super stoked to be at this park. Hear nothing but fantastic things about this park. Been to the Busch Gardens in Florida before, so I'm excited to see how this park compares. So let's hurry up and get inside. Only got a few hours here today. Just flew in to Richmond, and it's about 45 minutes from Richmond. So a few hours today in the park, and super excited to get in here and see what this park has to offer. Let's do it. There is a little walkway that you walk to get to the front gate. You have guest services here to the right. And then I believe the front gate of the park is just down this path. All right, we are in the park. I believe this first section is the England section. So again, hear nothing but great things about the theming at this park, the different sections that they have. Just super stoked to see everything here today. I just want to point something out real quick to you guys, because I didn't know this before I came, but if you plan to film on the rides with a GoPro, or any type of camera that you can, mount to a wrist strap or something like that, you have to get a credential in order to get approval to do that. And you can do that here at the Guest Services Center right here by the park entrance. So just so you guys know that if you want to film on the rides and stuff, you have to get it approved by a park manager, and you'll be good to go. If you're looking for lockers up here by the front gate, right here behind the sweet shop, just around the corner here is where you can find some lockers. See about getting an all-day locker up here. That way I can just grab my bag as soon as I leave the park later on today. Here are the lockers back over here. I honestly have no idea where I'm going in this park. I did take a brief look at the park map before I came here, so I kind of have a general idea of where some of the rides are, but I honestly have no idea where I'm going, so we're just gonna kind of get lost here. As does Busch Gardens Tampa, this park also has some animal exhibits that you can check out as well. So if you got some family members or kids who are interested in the animals, great places to check out over here. All right, our first ride is going to be Griffon, the park's B&M dive coaster. Just got off of Griffon, and boy, that was a really good dive coaster. I think that's one of my favorite dive coasters that I've been on. Airtime was really solid. Had a splash down here. As you can see, the pool of water behind me, kind of like a SheiKra at Busch Gardens Tampa. I think I might have liked it up there with SheiKra as one of my top B&M dives. Really good, fun ride. Again, solid airtime. Sat in the front row. Super fun ride. Check it out. So unfortunately did some backtracking here after I got off of Griffon. Had to go all the way back to the front entrance to get the credentials for on-ride filming. So that's unfortunate. That wasted, some time where I could have gotten on another ride. But anyway, we're heading back towards Griffon. Might get on it again to get some on-ride footage, or Invadr is over there too, as well as Alpengeist. So we'll see what we'll do next. Up next, gonna check out Alpengeist, the park's B&M invert. Alpengeist was a fail, and so was Griffon. Well, Alpengeist was actually closed, but Griffon, I just didn't really want to wait. The wait was getting a little longer than it was the first time I went on it, so we're here to check out the new for 2023 Intamin indoor launching coaster, DarKoaster. Well, just like Griffon, I changed my mind on DarKoaster too, because as you would guess, it's got a pretty long line, and considering it's the newest coaster here in the park. So I think I am going to wait and see if I can catch that later on before I leave. I'm just trying to, you know, get as many coasters done as possible since I only have a few hours here today. So I'm gonna try and find something that has a shorter wait. All right, let's give Verbolten a try and see what this wait is like. This is obviously probably the most intense family coaster, if you want to even call it that. I hear that this coaster is super intense and is just an awesome ride here at Busch Gardens, so can't wait to see what this ride is like. I'll let you guys know when I'm off.
Busch Gardens. Auf Wiedersehen! Don't look back as you bring the focus.
Wow, Verbolten was absolutely awesome. That coaster is definitely not a family coaster. It is definitely a thrilling coaster, especially the dark portion of the ride inside the show building. Oh my word, the helix in there was really intense. Had some really fun drops, as well as the drop track. The drop track in there was really fun too as well. So overall, really fantastic ride. Had a nice view going down the big drop over towards the river. So check out Verbolten. If you think it's a family coaster, I would think again. If you're assuming that it's a family coaster, because that ride's pretty intense. But also, it's an awesome ride too, so check it out. Alright guys, we're about to take on another B&M. This one's a B&M Hyper, Apollo's Chariot. There is nobody in this station besides here in the front row, which is what I'm waiting for, so I can try to get some good on-ride footage for you guys. Actually, you know what, on second thought, I think I'm going to go for the back row. I heard the back row is really good in this ride, so I'm going to try it out. Apollo's Chariot was fun. It was just an okay hyper, I think. I know it's kind of one of the older hypers, but in the back it had some really good pull over, you know, all of the drops. Had some decent air time. You know, okay hyper for the most part, but you know, overall pretty fun ride. All right, gonna check out Pantheon, which opened up last year. Posted a 25-minute wait right now, so we'll see. Hear good things about this ride. The biggest complaint obviously is that it has a lack of theming, but other than that, I expect this to be a fantastic ride.
Please, place all loose articles into the SSR cutties. Anything you don't want lost or
your hands on the left.
Wow. Pantheon was really good in the very back. The best part of the ride, honestly, I think my favorite part was that little speed hill before the spike. It had just like insane ejector air time just right before you hit the spike. The stall was really good. The coaster just had really good transitions, just whipped you just back and forth all over the place. Really fantastic ride here. Really love Pantheon. Next, going to be getting on the park's Arrow. That is the Loch Ness Monster. Loch Ness Monster was a lot of fun. I really liked the part that had the cave. That was a really good touch to the ride. Went upside down twice. A couple of the drops were really good, but yeah, I think the cave was overall the highlight of that ride. It was really cool. He looked inside of the cave, pretty sweet. It's like Alpengeist reopened, so we are gonna check it out. Alpengeist was just absolutely insane. The Cobra roll was just unexplainably intense. It was so... I rode on the very back row because I didn't want to wait for the front row. I had a pretty long wait, but the back row didn't have a wait, so I just hopped on the back row, and that ride was just so awesome in the back. Again, the Cobra roll was crazy. The inversions were awesome. Just snapped everywhere. So check out Alpengeist. All right, it's time to check out Invadr. I believe this is a GCI. Let's see what this is all about.
Enjoy your adventure on Invadr.
I thought Invadr was a little rough. Sat in the front row. It had really good laterals though, for the most part. Some decent pops of air time, but overall pretty rough. Probably one of my least favorite coasters here today so far. Our time today in the park is winding down, so I'm going to check out the wait for DarKoaster to see if it's gotten better since we checked it this morning. The wait for DarKoaster was shorter than when I came over there this morning, but I just don't think I want to risk it right now because I do have to leave soon to catch a flight back home. So I don't think I'm gonna risk it and try and wait in that line. Well folks, that is gonna do it here for my day at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Had a fantastic time here at this park, even though I was only here for a few hours. Pretty much rode everything that I wanted to ride besides DarKoaster. I mean, it's brand new, it just opened up like a week or two ago, so expect that to have long lines for a while. So I want to make it back down here to Virginia to check out King's Dominion as well, so maybe I can hit up King's Dominion next time I'm here, as well as come back here and do DarKoaster and the other two coasters that I didn't ride. Didn't ride Tempesto either, and there was a kiddie coaster here that I didn't ride as well. Tempesto was closed and I just didn't get over to the kiddie coaster. So anyway guys, I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and also want to encourage you guys to check out the Dad Coaster Co podcast. That is live now on wherever you can get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post new videos and new content. But again, thanks for the support guys, and I'll see you guys later.